Welcome back to High Stakes. On this video I am going to give NBA picks for today. The NBA schedule this Friday commences with a compelling clash between the Golden State Warriors and the Charlotte Hornets at the Spectrum Center. The Warriors 3-8-3-4 demonstrate a commendable record, standing 5 games above .500 on the road, while maintaining a precarious 1-game lead over Houston for the 10th spot in the Western Conference standings. In their recent outing on Wednesday, Golden State exhibited dominance by establishing a commanding 16-point lead after the first quarter, ultimately securing a 101-83 victory on the road against Orlando. Andrew Wiggins spearheaded the Warriors' offensive charge, contributing 23 points on 8-17 shooting from the field, along with 6 rebounds. Notably, All-Star guard Steph Curry bolstered the team's performance with 17 points, coupled with 10 assists. The Warriors showcased their superiority in rebounding, outclassing the Magic with a notable 5-2-3-9 margin. Contrastingly, the Charlotte Hornets have faced challenges on their home turf, suffering defeat in 24 of their initial 34 home games and finding themselves excluded from postseason contention. The Hornets 18-54 currently rank 27th in defensive efficiency across the league, conceding an average of 116.8 points per game. However, in their recent matchup against Cleveland on Wednesday, Charlotte exhibited an impressive offensive display, shooting at a remarkable 58% from the field, securing a 1-1-8-1-1 victory at home. Brandon Miller, a rookie forward for Charlotte, showcased a stellar performance by sinking a career-high 7 3-pointers and amassing a game-high 31 points. Additionally, Miles Bridges and Tre Mann contributed significantly with 17 points each, shooting a combined 13 for 24 from the field. Grant Williams provided valuable support off the bench, tallying 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists for the Hornets. In light of the upcoming game, it's worth noting that Golden State forward Jonathan Kuminga was sidelined during Wednesday's victory due to a knee injury, with his status listed as questionable for this matchup. With the Warriors ranking 18th in defensive efficiency, some uncertainty looms regarding their ability to cover the spread. Considering these factors, a higher scoring affair is anticipated. Therefore, it is suggested to lean towards the over. The Los Angeles Lakers will face off against the Indiana Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The Lakers 4-1-3-2 enter the matchup with an impressive 5-game winning streak, trailing Sacramento by merely 1.5 games for the 8th spot in the Western Conference standings. Their recent performance showcased dominance, as they maintained a high level of scoring consistency by registering over 30 points in each quarter and shooting an impressive 56% from the field during their 1-3-6-1-2-4 road triumph against Memphis on Wednesday. Notably, Los Angeles forward Rui Hachimura led all scorers with 32 points on remarkable 11 for 14 shooting, complemented by securing 10 rebounds. The contributions of All-Star forward LeBron James were also significant, as he amassed 23 points, 14 rebounds, and 12 assists. D'Angelo Russell added 23 points to the Lakers' tally, with the team exhibiting prowess from beyond the arc by connecting on 18 of 33 attempts from the three-point line. On the other hand, the Indiana Pacers have displayed commendable form at home, boasting a 6-game winning record above .500 and maintaining a 1-game advantage over Miami for the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference standings. Despite their recent setback with a disappointing 1-2-5-9 loss against Chicago on Wednesday, the Pacers 4-1-3 continued to demonstrate offensive prowess, ranking 2nd in the league in offensive efficiency with an average scoring of 122.9 points per game. In their previous outing, Andrew Nembhard led the Pacers with 18 points on 7 for 12 shooting from the field, supported by Pascal Siakam's 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. All-Star guard Tyrese Haliburton contributed 13 points and 5 assists to the team's effort. It's worth noting that Los Angeles forward Anthony Davis was sidelined due to a knee injury during Wednesday's victory and remains questionable for the upcoming contest. With the Lakers showing remarkable momentum and a strong desire to avoid a 9th-place finish in the conference standings, they are poised to extend their winning streak. Thus, it is recommended to consider backing the Lakers with a 2.5-point spread to secure their 6th consecutive victory. The upcoming Friday night NBA matchup at the Kia Center will feature a contest between the LSCA Clippers and the Orlando Magic. The Clippers 4-5-2-7 have demonstrated their prowess on the road, securing victory in 23 of their initial 37 away games, thereby maintaining a slender 1-game lead over New Orleans for the coveted 4th spot in the Western Conference standings. In their recent outing on Wednesday, LA showcased resilience by executing a crucial defensive play on the final possession, clinching a narrow 108-107 triumph over Philadelphia. Paul George led the charge for the Clippers with 22 points, complemented by 10 rebounds, as 7 players from LA contributed double-digit figures. Notably, all-star forward Kawhi Leonard added 17 points and 9 rebounds, while James Harden showcased his versatility with 16 points and 14 assists against his former team. On the opposing end, the Orlando Magic have been formidable hosts, securing victory in 25 of their initial 36 home games, albeit trailing Cleveland by a mere 1.5 games for the 4th spot in the Eastern Conference standings. The Magic 4-2-3-0 boast a formidable defensive unit, ranking 2nd in the league in defensive efficiency, allowing an average of 108.7 points per game. However, their recent performance on Friday witnessed a slow start, with Orlando managing only 11 points in the opening quarter, ultimately succumbing to a 101-93 defeat against Golden State. Cole Anthony emerged as the leading scorer for the Magic with 26 points and 7 rebounds off the bench, while all-star forward Paolo Banchero contributed 15 points and 8 boards. Despite their efforts, Orlando faced a deficit on the boards, being out-rebounded by a significant 5-2-3-9 margin. Additionally, the absence of Gary Harris due to a foot injury further challenges the Magic's depth for this upcoming contest. Considering Orlando's defensive prowess and their advantage in rebounding, coupled with the home court advantage, they are poised to rebound from their recent loss with a convincing victory. Therefore, it is advisable to favor Orlando to emerge triumphant in this home encounter. The Detroit Pistons will embark on a journey to the nation's capital to take on the Washington Wizards. The Pistons 12-61 are in pursuit of snapping an arduous 8-game losing streak, holding the dubious distinction of possessing the worst overall record in the league. Their recent defeat on Wednesday against Minnesota saw them succumb to a 10-point deficit during the 3rd quarter, resulting in a 106-91 loss on the road. Despite the setback, former number 1 overall draft pick Cade Cunningham showcased his scoring prowess by notching a game-high 32 points on 11 for 23 shooting. Malachi Flynn provided a spark off the bench with 14 points and 5 rebounds for the Pistons, albeit amidst a challenging shooting night where they managed a mere 38% from the field. On the other end of the spectrum, the Washington Wizards have faced their own struggles, dropping 29 of their initial 35 home games as they navigate through a prolonged rebuilding phase. The Wizards 14-59 find themselves ranked 2nd worst in the league in defensive efficiency, conceding an average of 123.4 points per game. Their recent contest on Wednesday against Brooklyn ended in a narrow one, where they were limited to a mere 7 points during the extra period. In that matchup, Washington guard Jordan Poole delivered an impressive performance with a game-high 38 points on 15 for 24 shooting, accompanied by 8 assists and 7 rebounds. Kyle Kuzma contributed 24 points and 10 assists, while Denai Avdija added a double-double with 17 points and 12 rebounds for the Wizards. As the game approaches, the availability of Detroit guard Jaden Ivey remains uncertain due to a knee injury suffered in Wednesday's loss. Notably, both teams exhibit a penchant for playing at a fast pace, with the Wizards leading the league in this regard, while the Pistons rank 8th. Given the offensive potential and the pace of play expected in this matchup, a high-scoring affair is anticipated. Thus, it is recommended to consider betting on the over with a point total set at 229.5, offering an opportunity to capitalize on the offensive output expected from both teams.